Alrighty, afternoon ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming through today. We are having an incredible time at the moment here at DuePoint, and I'm excited to spend this lunch hour with you today talking about DuePoint. If you were around yesterday, you would have seen just what an incredible day the 1st of August was. It might be now the middle of winter, but boy, the sun was out, it was warm, and at DuePoint it was absolutely exploding across the nation yesterday. I think for most of you, if you're wealth engineers with us, your dashboards would have been lighting up like Christmas trees yesterday with the message of DuePoint crossing the country and more people getting involved. It's very exciting times at DuePoint at the moment, and I mean it. Like, we have got such an energy in this business at the moment. But for those of you who are new, let me explain to you what is happening and why we are excited about what's happening here at DuePoint. To start with, DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. We're a listed, long-standing, nearly 70-year-old insurance company, life and short-term, and we're homegrown South African. You're not dealing with something that's from overseas. This is the real deal. Now, the DuePoint business, the DuePoint division of Constantia, was formed nearly half a decade ago now to create a solution to a problem that we saw coming that we are now in the middle of. If any of you follow what our president does around the country, you would have seen that last week, Wednesday, he sat down and gave a speech to a large forum where he declared financial crisis in South Africa. Now here, if you've been with us at DuePoint for the last couple of years, many of you were laughing about that speech because effectively he'd been stealing my speech on that day. For the last half decade, we've been talking about the fact that we as South Africans are in financial crisis. This is not a marketing thing anymore. This is now a fact declared by the highest, most senior person in the country. What does it mean to be in financial crisis? Most South Africans don't know what it means. They haven't even realized that it's happening. It means two things. One, you can't control your income. Two, you can't control your expenditure. These are forces outside of your personal economy that are controlling these two elements. So it's not like you're being irresponsible. It means that outside things are affecting your ability to create a sustainable economy for yourself. You can't control your income. Why? You know this. None of us can go out tomorrow and just overnight change how much we're earning. We're dictated to by others. We can't control our expenditure because every single week at the moment, our prices are going up and going up and going up, and we can't stop it. Why is this? Weakening rand is probably one of the most driving factors in it, but we had 7 petrol price increases last year and a VAT increase. All of this is driving prices up in our economy, and we can't control it. And what does it mean for us? It means we're in crisis. It means at one point or another, we are not going to be able to survive in this economy as South African citizens. Now, nearly half a decade ago, we had already realized this, and so we needed to build a system to solve it. We built a system we call the DuePoint system. It's a simple system. It doesn't ask you to do any of the things you don't want to do. There's no selling, there's no presenting, there's no carrying stock around with you. All this other stuff doesn't work. We know it doesn't work because many South Africans have been involved in it and are in exactly the same circumstances as they were when they began with those exercises. No, we wanted to build a system of wealth because wealth changes circumstances. System of wealth in the 21st century cannot use the old tools. Old tools of, I need a job, I need to start a business, I need to do this, I need to carry stock around. Those things don't work. They haven't worked for us in South Africa. So we needed a very unique 21st century solution. And that solution we built with technology that everybody's got already, but you just unlock with us, and we ask you to do one simple thing. Just connect South Africans to us via that technology. That's all we ask you to do. At no point do you need to be a fancy salesperson or presenter or have a big bucky for carrying stock around. No, you just need to know how to use the tech on your phone to connect South Africans to us. If you do that, we're able to reach a greater market segment in South Africa as an insurance company. We're then able to create greater revenue for ourselves, and through that, we're able to create that wealth system for you. Wealth is recurring income. It's not cash on transactions. Cash doesn't get us anywhere. I know South Africans love cash, but it doesn't solve our problem. We need wealth, a recurring income that is there every month, no matter what our circumstances are. Sometimes we're sick, sometimes we're overworked, sometimes we're on holiday. We still need that income to come in, and we don't want to lose it because we have been selling something and can't anymore. We've built the system here off of the back of our financial services products. Why? Because they can create wealth. They run on debit order systems. They run every month automatically through our computer systems, which means that you are not chasing people every month to ask them to buy again or to purchase something again. No, our debit orders raise every month and your income comes in reliably and on a steadfast basis. We built the system in South Africa, by South Africans, for South Africans, so we understand all your circumstances. Many of you feel you're too busy. I've met unemployed people who tell me they're too busy. Folks, that's very South African cultural. Whenever you ask anybody, how are you? They go, oh, I'm so busy. Even if they're not, it's just how we respond. Folks, we know you're busy, so we built a system that allows you to break out of that busyness. It gives you leverage. You can leverage yourself. You're able to leverage others in our system to create wealth for you in your circumstances, no matter how busy you are. We built the system as well in a way that doesn't require payment from you. You do not need to buy a starter kit or pay a starter fee or buy application forms or pay for training or any of that sort of stuff. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you get free use of our entire system here at DuePoint, our offices, our people, our client service team, and our technology. This is not a system that puts you back before you're able to move forward. We put you in a position today to move forward immediately in our system. It's also a system, because it doesn't require you to sell, that can cater for everybody. Everybody can be a wealth engineer, because you're not intermediaries or brokers or representatives or agents of ours. You simply use our tech to connect South Africans to us. This means that everybody in South Africa is able to build an asset, a real asset, one that they can price and sell, and one that's going to outlive them. These channels that you're going to create, this income that you're going to earn during your life, will automatically transfer to your children when you pass away one day. This means that you've created for yourself an asset that crosses over the generations. You're able to create something for your children. They're able to take the same thing, make it bigger, and hand it over to your grandchildren, and so on and so on. We know of no other company in South Africa today that offers an intergenerational asset the way that we do to every South African. The technology asks you to connect people to us. That's all. It's a system of convenience. It's a system that asks you to tap your phone 3 times. If you're able to tap your phone 3 times, you're able to connect South Africans to us. When you do that, others will do the same thing. They will have seen what we've done. They will get the technology on their phone, and they will connect South Africans to us. And over time, your platform of distribution, your channel here at DuePoint, spreads out across the nation. This has happened thousands of times with DuePoint over the last half decade. We're not new. This is not something that hasn't been done before. This is something we've already tried and tested. It's now your chance to become one of these individuals that creates channels of wealth for themselves. You don't sell anything. You don't present anything. Instead, we as the insurance company come along and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel, and your wealth is born. Now, we distribute this wealth to you in 2 different ways. The first way is the key way. It's the reason you become a wealth engineer. It is the true wealth of the DuePoint system. We call it the returns program. The returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment in your channel. Every month that it is paid, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. It's simple. You're going to go out, you're going to connect a few people. When you connect them, they pay for their products, you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. 55 Rand every month going forward when that product is paid for. Not I sold the pot and they gave me 400 Rand cash. The 400 Rand cash disappeared as fast as you got it. Here, it's a stream that's now there reliably every single month going forward. These individuals can take more than one product, and when they do, you get more than 155 Rand, 110, 165, 220. You've got the ability now to control your income. These folk go out and they connect a few more people. Again, you're going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. In this example, you've connected a handful of people and you're earning 1,000 Rand a month. A handful of people, and you're now on 12,000 Rand a year with us, reliably, steadfast. None of our products deteriorate. They don't have expiry dates. These are products you can have your whole life, which means you've potentially created a lifetime income through a single connection to us. Not running back to them every month, a single connection. And you've produced this. Now, 12,000 Rand a month might not be enough for you. You might want more. Well, then just go out and connect more people. The more people you connect, the more success you have. Now, there's 2 ingredients, we believe, to the success at DuePoint. One is numbers. You need to be connecting people. You stop connecting people, that's the size of the wealth you'll create. You connect more people and you'll create more wealth. But more importantly, you need to do it over time. If you mix in that second ingredient of time, there is no limit to how much you can earn at DuePoint. None at all. There is no limit. Past the 8th point, you always get 4% of 27 Rand 50 where you qualify to earn. This means that you can build a channel of 26 points deep, 50 points deep, 100 points deep, and be earning on the entire thing. This means that there is no ceiling above your head with regard to the amount of wealth you can create. It just takes 2 ingredients, time and numbers. If you're willing to put those 2 in, you can create any amount of wealth that you want. So we put it together an example for you. We've been around for, as I say, nearly half a decade now, so we've got the data. We've got real people that have been through the entire system. And therefore, we can quite accurately tell you what you can expect to earn where you are mixing in time and numbers. If you don't do any one of those, well, then who knows how much you'll earn. Nothing or plenty, it just depends. But if we mix in the 2 ingredients, time and numbers, your success can be measured. So we use this example. We call it 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is very simple. It's going to tie into every one of your lifestyles because all it requires is for you to connect 3 people on your first month with us. That's it. 3 people in an entire month. That's 9 clicks on your phone. So you see, it doesn't matter how busy you are. You can click your phone 9 times. Now, if you do that, that's your 3 done. Then we say plus 2. It means that every month thereafter, you need to connect 2 people. Not getting more each month, just 2 every month going forward, 1 every 15 days. That's 3 clicks twice in every month. If you're able to do that, then we can measure your potential wealth here at DuePoint. We say that if you do that, then after 6 months, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year that you've created. Now people go, but Brendan, I need more and I need it faster. And I go, that's excellent, just connect more people. I've only been asking you to connect 2 a month. So don't look at this and go, well, that's all you can get. No, I know you're busy. So that's why I said just connect 2 people. I'm trying to be reasonable and conservative. And you're up to 2,500 Rand in 6 months. Imagine what that number looks like if you connect 10 people a month. You decide how much you want to earn here. The numbers move depending on how many you connect. That's up to you. But you're busy, so you can only do 2 people a month. We understand this. So you do another 6 months with us to a year, connecting 2 every month. 2 solid paid connections. And the 2.5 now becomes 10. Now that's really interesting. So in 1 year, you in your own control have created 120,000 Rands worth of wealth per annum through the DuePoint system. Very few South Africans are going to get a 10,000 Rand raise at the end of this year. Very few. But you've engineered your own increase of 10,000 Rand by simply connecting 2 solid connections every month for a year. If you want to do it for a second year, well, then the numbers shift again. It's another 12 months of you just putting 2 in every single month. The 10 now becomes 27 to 30,000 Rand a month. 360,000 Rand a year in 2 years with us. Not 2 weeks, guys. You might have noticed. This is not weeks. This is years. It's not months. It's years. It's not days. It's years. That's the ingredient of time. If you're willing to put it in, then it's unlimited what you can create for yourself because you're back in control. Do it for 3 years and your 30 becomes 45. If you do it for 4, it rises to 60. And if you're able to do it for half a decade with us, you're earning somewhere between 80 and 100,000 Rand a month with us. This is not fun with maths, ladies and gentlemen. We've already had people through the entire spectrum. So we have the data. It's now a matter of whether you want to continue to be a spectator of this or whether you want to be a participator. DuePoint is well beyond educated debate by now because now we have factual data to back up what we said we'd be doing nearly 5 years ago. Yours is now the ability and the chance to say, well, how much would I like to earn? Would I like to do this for 10 or 20 or 30 years? What do you think these numbers look like after 10, 20, 30 years? You have the ability to engineer a future you could not with any of the traditional tools. Job, business, selling, you could not engineer the same future that you can with our system. It just requires you to connect South Africa to us. Now, we've had people, as I say, through the system, and we show you them all. We are not embarrassed to show you everybody here. We will put people on the stage every month. It's a small sample, 1 or 2 or 3 people from around the country, this is nationwide, who are doing well and badly, and everything in between. We give you the full spectrum. And we say to you, where are you on this? Maybe you're busy and you can't do a lot. Great, then you're just like Natasha. Natasha Weldricks from Port Elizabeth. She's a single mom raising her children. She does not have time for DuePoint. She works almost 7 days a week, some weeks 7 days a week in retail just to try and survive. And over the last 2.5 years, wherever she could, she snatched a few minutes, an hour here, 15 minutes here, to try and build the DuePoint system because she wants control back. And she's created a channel that's now worth nearly 9,000 Rand a month to her. That's 108,000 Rand a year. This is someone who's busy, who doesn't have time, is flat out trying to survive, and now she gets, in the middle of every month, 9,000 Rand. What does that do for you as a single parent? An extra 10 grand in the middle of every month. What does that do for you? It changes everything. People say to me, Brendan, but I want the 100,000 Rand a month. I'll go, me too. But what would 10 grand a month reliably, steadfastly do to your economy? It has a far greater impact than a once-off 100,000 Rand. Far greater when you know year after year, month after month, this is coming in. Now you can see all the stories of all the people that we have here at DuePoint. Simply go to our YouTube channel, go search DuePoint, click on the channel, and I've moved them right up now so you can find them right under the Getting Started section. All the testimonies are there. Go there. Don't be afraid of YouTube. Go there. Go there and watch the stories. People earning 5 grand a month, people earning 150 grand a month. They're all in there. You just choose where you fit in and make your own story with us here at DuePoint. So that was the primary wealth creation tool we have here. Everything I tell you from this point forward is just cherries on the cake. Starting with our XP Rewards training program. We will teach you how to do this. People have said to me, Brendan, this is all great, but I don't know how to do it. Fantastic. I'll teach you how to do this. Our XP Rewards training program takes you by the hand. And we teach you everything from being a social entrepreneur to being a wealth creator to understanding the economy you live in that most South Africans don't understand. We will teach you everything. As you work through the program with us, we give you XP points. They're experience points. They accumulate. You can't lose them. And as they accumulate and your channel naturally grows, we then reward you by ranking you up in the training program. The rewards start with cash. We know you need the cash, so we give you the cash. The cash gets more and more as you rank up. And then at rank 5, we start to give you tools. We move you from amateur to professional. At rank 5, we give you the full toolkit to start accelerating the growth of your channel. At rank 7, we give you a 20,000 Rand set of custom-made, imported, gold-gilded business cards. Gold gilding means gold leaf. It's not print. That's actual gold that's on there. When you give somebody a business card that has actual gold on it, they start to pay a lot more attention to you. It just doesn't feel like one of those things anymore. It's moved from cash to wealth when there's gold involved. And we give you that tool at rank 7. Then at rank 9, when you achieve it and you maintain your channel size with us every year, then every year for the rest of your life, we take you and your family away on a 5-star business class, all expenses paid trip in December when it's hot and expensive for a week. This is something that's got to sink in. You need to understand this. It's not you alone and you've got to pay for your spouse and all that. No, no, no. We take you and your family away. It's the best time of the year when it's the most expensive and the hottest and the time you want after your kids are gone on school holidays. And it's every year that you maintain your channel size. So it's not requalifying every year. You don't have to go rank 9 every year. Once you are rank 9, as long as your channel maintains its size, every year we take you away. We have a whole host of rank 9s that wake up on the 1st of January and know already that their overseas trip at the end of the year is booked and paid for. That's a good feeling for the 1st of January. That's a good feeling. And you know, again, like all these other things, they send you WhatsApp pictures and Facebook pictures of pretend. You know, oh, we'll take you away on this trip if you do this. I don't have to pretend. We've been doing it for years. That's the wonderful thing about DuePoint. Everything we say, we've already delivered on. Everything you've seen today, we've already delivered on. And everything you're going to see, we've already delivered. Now it's a matter of whether you're going to partake in what we're already delivering. Year after year, we've been taking our rank 9s away. And I'm able to show you what it's like for them and their families. Because that's what you're going to see now. Them and their families having changed their wealth and now their circumstances. Not with cash, with recurring income and the DuePoint system. This is what their Decembers look like. Patrick, we're close. Huh? Couple more days. It's a growing group. We're asking who's coming with us this year. Who will be the new rank 9s this year? Every year there's new rank 9s. Who's going to be? We've got enough time. It's August. We're going on the 7th of December this year. If you want to come with us this year, go for it. If you don't make this year, no problem. We're going next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year, and the next year. And when you go rank 9, you join us. Rank 11, and you get your own car. It's not branded, it's not financed, it's not rented, and we don't give it to you and take it away. It's yours. Because we're in the business of building wealth. Think about what's happening in your life at the moment and ask yourself whether whatever tool you're using right now to survive is going to move you into a position of wealth and is offering you what you have seen today. All of which has already been delivered. It's all been delivered already. Do you want to participate with us? Folks, all of our wealth here is built off of the back of our financial services products. We've got 4 of them to choose from. Our first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month. For that, you get 2 standalone products, your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 and we put it into your investment account. This means you start to build an asset right from day one with us here at DuePoint. Our second product is our Wealth Guard. It's 249 Rand a month. For that, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover no matter your circumstances. There's no medical examinations or declarations. There's no waiting periods, and there's no maximum age limits. Everybody can have cover with us here at DuePoint, and everybody can create wealth for themselves. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It too comes with a host of options you can choose from. It starts at $299 a month, and you can pick 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover. You can add 5 or 10 family members. And you, as the principal policy holder, get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means that when you pass away one day, we'll settle 10,000 Rands worth of your debt for you. Our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month to be a member. As a member, you get access to our lists of suppliers that come to us with discounts and vouchers and packages and VIP services. All the kinds of things you can't get as an individual, but as a member of our Buyers Club, you can. It means you can get back control of that second thing you've lost control of, expenditure. Here you're able to reduce how much you spend every month and increase what you purchase. These tools, wealth creation, income creation, and reduction in expenditure, are what create wealth. Now, we've just started a program here at DuePoint to showcase our suppliers to you so that you know what they are. I think a lot of people go, I don't know where to find them on the website and all of that, even though they are all on the website. So we're showing them to you. And we've started with a special showcase this month of our FHM personal training supplier. Armand, the guy who runs FHM professional personal training, has come to us with a very special deal this month for all of our wealth engineers. Not Wealth Points Buyers Club's members. This he's offering to all wealth engineers at DuePoints, but only for the month of August. You've got this chance only, where he's allowing you to purchase 1 month of his online training, and he gives you the second month for free. But he automatically gives us a 50% discount, which means that you're paying 25% of his normal rates for 2 months of training anywhere in the country. Now, guys, it's not like he loads you up on an app and then leaves you. No, he is with you through the entire month when you are training with him online. He does diets. He does your actual exercising with you. He does all sorts of body contouring assessments and all sorts of stuff. You're getting that at 25% of his normal rate. And it's offered just this month to all wealth engineers at DuePoint. His telephone number's on our Facebook page. You've already seen it there, or on our website. Get a hold of him now before the month ends and you have to pay his normal rates for these services. Summer bodies are built in winter. You want to look good for summer? Start now. And he's making it available. That's just one of our suppliers, and it's special this month for August. Folks, we wrap all of this in our Achiever Quest. If you're following us on Facebook as well, you would have seen we put a post up yesterday to remind you, because it was the first of the month. It runs in calendar months, from the first to the last day of every single month. It just repeats itself month after month. And in there, it gives you the opportunity to get started and to maintain your growth month after month. It says, can you put 10, 20, or 30 new people into your channel on your first point every single month and get them paid in that same month? If you can, we will boost your returns and rewards. Boost them by 5, 10, or 15,000 Rand every single month that you do it. That's 60 grand a year, 120,000 rand a year, 180,000 rand a year if you just keep connecting these numbers every single month. People say to me, but Brendan, that's so hard. And we say, well, there's lots of people doing it. We put up Seema Cichle. She's just one person who's been doing our Achiever Challenges, been with us for 6 months, already earning over $1,000 a month with us. But for the last 2 months, she's done 2 Achiever Quests in a row, which means instead of earning $1,000, she's earned $6,000. 2 months in a row, and we'll do it again and again and again. In fact, this coming Tuesday is Tell All Tuesday night. We got a chap coming up on his 4th month in a row of doing the Achiever Quest. So don't tell me it can't be done. Everything we tell you at DuePoint has already been done. It's up to you now to decide whether you're going to do it. And then, folks, in 2019, we are running a very special challenge. We call it our 365 challenge. It says from the day you join us, you have 365 days to put 365 people in. That's 1 connection a day. That's all it is. You don't have to do it each day, but it in total is 1 connection a day. If you're able to do that, then at the end of your year, we will give you the equivalent of 1.25 million rand. How do we break it down? Well, first of all, we're going to give you a check for 365,000 rand. We know that having built a channel like that, it'll have grown past rank 9, which means that in the next year, you'll be joining us on our next trip as a rank 9. That's 250,000 rand per family trip that you'll be joining us on. Then we know that it'll have grown past rank 11, which means that in the next year, you will get your very own brand new car. How many people have managed to get a brand new car from their employers, from their businesses, from their sales businessy things? Here in the next year, you have the ability to do it if you put your head down and do it. We know that not everybody's going to do it, but that's not because there's a problem with it. It's because they're going to choose not to do it. But there will be those that choose, as there have been in the past, to do it and will get it. And their lives will be different from that day forward. Why? Not because of the cars and the holidays and the check. That doesn't create wealth. That's cashy things. No. We know that a channel that's bigger than rank 11, because we have them already, average between 40 and 50,000 rand a month in earnings. 40 and 50,000, that's 600,000 rand a year. That's what you will build in 1 year with us at DuePoint if you choose to do so. Next year, this time, you could potentially be earning 40 to 50,000 rand a month. That's life-changing. That's not cash. It's not even $1 million rand in cash, because $1 million rand in cash is gone in 5 minutes. It's $50,000 every month coming in thereafter. We are in the business of wealth here at DuePoint. You want to know more about us? Go to the JSC's website, look us up under Conduit Capital, go to Constantia's website, you'll find financials, directors, BEE status there, everything you need. Go and look us up. Go to the regulator's website, the FSCA in particular. You'll find our long-term and short-term licenses there, and all of our financial services providers' licenses there. You're not dealing with anything like you've dealt with before. You're dealing with something that is a very well-established financial services company in South Africa. Folks, you can buy all the tools and get started straight away. Those of you who are here, you can buy them at the counter. Those of you who are online and around the country, simply order them off our website. Go to DuePoint.net, click the store button, order what you want, we'll deliver it to your door for you. Make sure you've got the tools. Remember our 20% discount at the moment for ordering business cards online. That's going to expire in the next couple of weeks, so get your business cards in now. And remember our brand new T-shirts and golf shirts are out now, both men's and ladies' cuts. Get your shirt and we'll have it delivered to you. You can spread the good news from there. If you want to become a wealth engineer today, ladies and gentlemen, it's super simple. 4 things you're going to do. First, you've got to sign up. You've got to go to our website, DuePoint.net, and you've got to become a wealth engineer. Click join and apply. 3 minutes later, you're a wealth engineer, not a single cent having parted from your pockets today. Then you've got to get the tools. The tool is our tech. You've got to download our app. It's free. If you can find a free hotspot for the Wi-Fi, just download it. You've got free Wi-Fi here, guys. Download it before you leave today, because without it, you cannot do DuePoint. So you need a smartphone and you need an app. Get it. All free. All right. Once you've got the app, you've got to do the next step, the training. Why the training? I don't want to do training. Well, when you started a new job, did they not force you to do training on day one? They did, didn't they? None of you just got thrown in and they just watched you do the work. You had to do training. Well, yeah, you have to do the training too. Once you've downloaded the app, you click the tools button, bottom right-hand corner, and your training is in order. Start at the top, watch the videos, get it done. By the end of this afternoon, you know how to do that one thing we ask you to do. Connect South Africans to us. Step number 4, get out there, connect 3 people, and you start earning in our DuePoint system. And then go for it after that. Ladies and gentlemen, you'll find us on every piece of technology known to man today. If you want to watch our live broadcasts every day, subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to see the social media content that we create for you on a daily basis, then go to our Facebook page, follow, like us, love us there, and you've got all the content you need. Don't make DuePoint pages. Drives us mad. There was a new one last night. DuePoint Wealth Creators. No, you're not. Be yourself out there. Be yourself and take the stuff we make on our Facebook page, share it, tag it, copy, paste, go for it. You don't have to be DuePoint. We're DuePoint. Be yourself and create wealth for yourself in this system. We're going to be up in Nelspruit, Bombella on the 14th of September with another one of our epic conferences. Start booking your tickets now so that I can get the right venue there by the 14th of September. Tickets are free as usual. You just got to get yourself there on the 14th of September. Find where to book under events in the app or website. Scroll down, find the 14th of September, click attend, and put your name and your guests' names in. And let's have another incredible encounter in Nelspruit. Ladies and gentlemen, that is DuePoint top to bottom. I think you can see that it is nothing like what you have seen before. We're confident of that. What we're asking now is for more and more South Africans to connect with us. Like I said, yesterday, incredible day. It has been the last 18 months. We have seen the DuePoint message just flowing out across South Africa. And it's reached you today. Today is the beginning of the rest of your life. Pick up the tool today. Questions and concerns, come and ask us, call our client service team, get them answered, and then get out there and start building wealth with us. Join the tens of thousands of wealth engineers that are out there already and create a very, very different future for yourself with us here. Folks, we're live again tomorrow at 10 a.m. with our introduction presentation, and remember at 11:30 is our launch workshop where we do training on how to get earning wealth fast out of the DuePoint system. I hope to see you all there. I hope to see you tuned in tomorrow morning. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you outside, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.